Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Kirti from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Presently I am pursuing my 4th semester of CSE Data Science. Today I am going to give a presentation on quicksort algorithm, which is related to analysis and design of the algorithm subject. So in this presentation I am going to cover some contents. Those contents are introduction, how quicksort works, key concept, time and space complexity, advantages and disadvantages, real world applications, comparison with other sorting algorithms, and conclusion. Let us get into the topic. Introduction. Quicksort is a popular sorting algorithm that uses divide and conquer approach to arrange the elements in an array. It works by selecting a pivot element, partitionizing the array around it, and recursively sorting the subarrays. The pivot is chosen and the array is rearranged so that all the elements lesser than pivot are arranged in its left and all the elements greater than the pivot element is arranged at the right. This process is repeated for each subarray until the entire array is sorted. Quicksort has the average time complexity of theta of n log n and is known for its efficiency and speed. However, its performance can be degraded to theta of n square in the worst case, typically when the pivot element is chosen poorly. Despite of this, the quicksort remains a widely used and effective sorting algorithm in many applications. How the quicksort works? The quicksort algorithm is a algorithm which uses the divide and conquer approach. It works like, if the length of the array is 1 or less, return the array since it is already sorted. We have to choose the pivot element first. After that we need to start the partitionizing the arrays. The left should contain the elements which are less than the pivot element. Middle element should be pivot itself. After that, the right element should be greater than the pivot. Recursively apply the quicksort algorithm to left and right partitions. Then combine the result of the left and middle and right to produce a sorted array. Pivot selection method. First element, last elements and random elements, median elements of these three. Partition scheme has two schemes. Those are Hore partition method and Lumato partition method. There are various ways to choose the pivot elements and partition array, but the basic steps remains the same. So let us see a simple Python program for implementing the quicksort. So here we have defined the quicksort as quicksort of array. If the length of the array is 1, return array because it is already arranged in the manner of greater than to ascending order. After that, pivot is equal to array of 0. So we have to choose the pivot element as the first element itself. Then we need to compare the other elements with the pivot element. Left is equal to x for x in array of 1. So we have to assign I and j value for the elements. For the first element we have assigned the I value, and for the last element we should assign the j. If x double is equal to greater than or is equal to pivot, then x is greater than or equal to pivot. When the element x as the value which is greater than pivot value, so we should arrange it in the right side. If the pivot element is less than other values, then we need to arrange the pivot element in the middle. After that, return the quicksort left plus pivot plus quicksort of right. After the steps, in the final we are going to arrange the array in the manner of, first we should arrange all the smaller elements in the left side. After that, the pivot element itself in the middle. After that, the right part contains the greater values which are greater than the pivot element. This implementation uses first element as the pivot and the partition scheme which is Hore partition scheme. Key concepts of the quicksort. Pivot. A chosen element thus serves as a reference point to the partitioning. The pivot element serves as a reference point so that we can calculate which are the smaller elements are there in the array. After that, which are the greater elements are in the array. Partitionizing. Partitionizing is the process of rearranging the array so that the lesser element should come in the left and greater element should come in the right of the pivot element. Recursion. Applying the same process to the subarrays. We are arranging the elements in the manner of pivot element containing all the smaller elements in the left side and all the greater elements in the right side. So the recursion would help us to arrange this array by applying the recursion to the each or every array. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer is the approach which is break down the problem into smaller subproblems and solve them immediately. Time complexity. In time complexity, we are going to calculate the average time which is used to perform the array or perform the algorithm. In this, average case as the theta of n log n time efficiency and worst case as the theta of n square. Space complexity. Theta of log n is the space complexity of the quicksort algorithm due to recursive call stack. In place sorting. The quicksort can be implemented to sort the array in place without using extra storage. Unstable sorting. Quicksort is not a stable sort, meaning equal elements may not be keep their original order. These are the concepts work together to make the quicksort an efficient and widely used sorting algorithm. Time and space complexity. Time complexity. When it comes to best case, theta of n log n is the time complexity of the quicksort. When the pivot element is chosen such that it provides an array into two halves roughly of equal size. Average case. Theta of n log n. When its pivot element is chosen randomly or using a median of 3 approach. Worst case. Theta of n square. Theta of n square is the worst case efficiency of the quicksort. When the pivot element is not chosen properly or it chosen poorly, such as selecting the first or last element, so the time taken will be more for the sorting of the array. Space complexity. The allocation of storage is based on the space complexity. In worst case, it is theta of n. When the recursive call stack reaches its maximum depth and which happens when the pivot element is chosen poorly. And average case efficiency of theta of log n. When the recursive call stack is balanced, which happens when the pivot element is chosen well. Note that space complexity is due to the recursive call stack and it can be reduced theta of 1 by using an iterative approach instead of recursion. Advantages and disadvantages of quicksort. The advantages of quicksort are it is efficient and in-place sorting, first and catch friendly and simple to implement. When it comes to disadvantages, its worst case efficiency is theta of n square. It is sensitive to pivot choice, not stable, it is recursive, not suitable for small databases due to high overhead. Quicksort is a fast and efficient algorithm, but its performance depends on the pivot choice and dataset characteristics. It is suitable for large datasets but may not be for the best choice for small datasets or nearly sorted data. Real world applications. When it comes to real world applications, the real world applications of quicksort are file sorting. Quicksort is used in the file systems to sort the file by name, date or size. Database query optimization. The quicksort is used to sort the data from efficient query processing. After that, web search engines. The quicksort is used to rank the search result by relevance. In compilers, the quicksort is used to sort the symbols and identifiers. Data compression. Quicksort is used to sort the data before compression. Scientific simulations. The quicksort is used to load data sets for efficient processing. The quicksort's efficiency and scalability make it a popular choice for many real-world applications. Comparison of quicksort with other sorting algorithms. There are two types of sorting is done in the programming, which are comparison based and non-comparison based. Bubble sort, insertion sort, selection sort, quicksort and merge sort, and finally heap sort. These are the sortings which are done based on the comparison. Counting sort and redox sort are the sorting algorithms which are done using non-comparison based. In comparison based sorting, we can saw bubble sort, insertion sort, selection sort and quick sort, merge sort, heap sort. Let us compare all these sorting elements. sorting algorithms, and then C. So the quicksort has the average time complexity theta of n log n, worst case complexity theta of n square, whereas merge space have the average and worst case time complexity of theta of n log n, and heap sort has theta of n log n. Bubble sort has theta of n square. Insertion sort has the time complexity of theta of n square, and selection sort as theta of n square. The space complexity of the quicksort is theta of log n, whereas space complexity of merge sort is theta of n, heap sort is theta of 1, and insertion sort is theta of 1, whereas selection sort has the space complexity of theta of 1. The quicksort is fast and efficient but can be slow for nearly sorted or reverse sorted data, whereas merge sort is stable and efficient but it uses extra memory. Heap sort is efficient and in place but it can be slow for small data sets. And bubble sort is simple but slow, only suitable for small data sets. It's not suitable for large data sets. Insertion sort is simple but slow, only suits for small data sets. Average time efficiency and space complexity, all those things says that these algorithms are stable. The quicksort is generally fast and efficient but can be slow in the worst case scenarios. Merge sort and heap sort offer the stable and efficient alternatives, while the bubble sort, insertion sort and selection sorts are slower than the quicksort, less efficient. In conclusion, I can say that quicksort is a highly efficient sorting algorithm with an average time complexity of theta of n log n. Its in-place sorting and low overhead make it a popular choice for a large data set. While its worst case time complexity is theta of n square, this can be mitigated with proper pivot element selection and hybrid approaches. The quicksort simplicity, speed and scalability makes it versatile and widely used algorithm in computer science. Its application range from the database sorting to file organization and demonstrating its importance in modern computing. Overall, quicksort is a reliable and efficient sorting solution. By saying that, I would like to end up my video. Thank you one and all for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe.